Fucking, we're live here. Did I make a...
You did it unlisted, didn't you?
Fuck! No, I gotta fuck out with it this first 10 seconds.
Oh.
Now I gotta redo this whole thing.
Outscored 91-3 in their last like 3 games.
Okay, here we go! Maybe. I said, here we go! There it is. Boom. All right, I'm going to get a few people on here. Did you want to use the little thingy-mabobby or no?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb likes to use the little thingy-mabobby.
I do. It makes my hands much more steady.
Steady hands. You just need to work on your wrist muscles. I can teach you some exercises that help you out, get you some steady hands. Look, like a rock.
People are saying hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm back again. I feel like I've been going too much lately, y'all. I'm gonna be staying home. Well, I shouldn't say that because that's not true. Kurt and I have a side trip to the great state of Minnesota. We'll watch me tax deduct that shit. And when is that, Kurt? When are we going to Minnesota?
23rd.
But it's a shorty. We're only going to be gone, we're leaving on Sunday. We'll be back on Tuesday. Be a short trip. And then I'm around except for holidays. Well, there is another weekend in Austin, Texas I have to do. But it's also a short trip, like a leave on a Friday, come home on a Sunday kind of thing, I think. So yeah, not too bad. So today we're going to be cutting some eggs. We're going to do this one pretty quick. So I get to the number of people on here. We're going to do the Patreon pretty quick because it's our normal film day. So we got some shit to get through. And oh my God, are we filming a fun video? We are going to actually film a video that's going to tell you how not to act like a jackwagon to people that, you reach out to. Complete with props. Like, literally, we're going to show you what not to do, how not to be Do you think that guy was drunk?
No.
You don't think so, Kurt?
No. He's just pissed off.
He's pissed off. How not to get pissed off over dumb shit and act like an asshole to people you don't know who may play you on video. Anyway, enough of that. So what do we got here? We did have originally to start 6 eggs. We have 5 left. I will be very, very honest. I don't feel really good about this one. And I wrote something on it. I don't know what I wrote.
It's just camouflage.
I mean, I just don't feel good about it. We're going to cut that last because this may smell very, very bad. We do have 2 pippers. The clutch we had, or the pairing we had, was our pastel lesser desert ghost het cryptic. So these are all going to be het desert ghost paired to our orange dream possible het albino het clown. So we're looking for cryptons. We're looking for what I'd really like to see is like a lesser orange dream crypton. That would be, awesome. So that's what we're really kind of hoping to see. But the odds are kind of long. It's 1 in 4 on the cryptons plus all the other genes. The het albino possibility, we really don't give a shit about that in here or not. If it's in here, cool. If it ain't, cool. We won't know, so it doesn't really matter. All right, how many people we got?
30?
Do we really? Fuck it. Let's cut eggs in. We're going to go ahead and start with this guy because he's already pipped. And I can tell you from peeking in there. I'll see if you can peek in what I peek in. I can see that snake looks badass. That's fucking cool. I thought I had a ringer, but I think that's actually the pattern. We're going to start with a bang here, y'all, because I think this might be a Krypton. Well, maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to see or hard to say. It's not hard to see. It's alive.
Hard to see and hard to see.
It may just be. What do you think that is, Caleb? I mean, it's pastel and lesser for sure. We can get that knocked out right away.
Probably just pastel lesser, or maybe OD as well.
Could be. We definitely know that you're going to have the het.
Plus, there's a possibility for hets and all that.
This one looks pretty kick-ass too in there. Oh, this one's got the head up. So we'll cut this one next because it is also already pipped. Oh yeah, a little bit on you, Kurt. Sorry. So there we go. That's another one that's definitely got pastel and lesser in it at least. I know. We're going to show a lot of pastel lessers. It's going to happen. Of course, these are both het desert ghost. Oh, well, okay. I won't poke you too hard. For the record, not very sharp, not hurting that animal, but apparently pissed it right off. All right, then, buddy. You're going to blow bubbles at me? All right, let's move on to the 2 eggs we know are good. We assume are good. I shouldn't say no. When they pip, you pretty well know. Now we're just assuming these 2 are good. They look good. That's got Orange Dream in it. But no Crypton in there, I don't think. But definitely Orange Dream going on in there. Really nice. All right. One more egg I feel confident in. What? You like that one?
That's a nice, yeah. That orange dream's really shining through.
Yeah. Kind of pastel in there too. I don't see lesser in it though. These guys are all looking pretty damn similar. Oh man. I don't need to poke you. You're moving your head. You're definitely fine. Still poking anyway. It's not a creature of habit. But I don't see Crypton in there. So far, no Crypton. I don't think we hit a Crypton there. What do you think?
It doesn't look like
It doesn't look like that. It looks like we missed the odds. We're going to cut this one. It's going to smell horrible. It's going to go in there. It just, the shell doesn't look good. There's a chance that it's okay, but I'm not feeling it. That's why we're doing it last. Yeah, that's not going to be okay. We'll let y'all see it, though. So that's pretty typical of how that's going to look when it goes south at some point. You're probably seeing mostly some yolk form on top. There's some snake body there, though. As you can see, we had scalation start on there, but we do not have, there you are. You don't have where it's definitely not alive, right? There's definitely no worry about that thing being in pain. But you could see it never formed properly. That thing wasn't able to live in the formation, and that did it. So we'll go ahead and tuck that back in there. Throw that thing out. So what do we get out of this? Well, we got, you're always a little disappointed if you're looking at doing a recessive, you're using a head-to-head, right? And you're hoping to hit one of the visuals. It's always disappointing when you don't. That's just facts of life, y'all. And this is no different. It's always a little disappointing when you don't. Also, we had one egg go bad fairly early, and then we had one other one we lost. So 4 out of 6, it's not what I would consider a great clutch as far as that goes. You'd like to see more eggs, make it term. However, the ones that did, these all appear to be very, very big, very, very healthy babies from what I can tell. I don't think we hit the Crypton we wanted to hit. I would expect to see it a much different. But one thing we did hit is everything in here so everything has a 50% chance of being hit for Crypton, right? Actually, I take that back. That's not exactly accurate. Everything in here has a 66% chance of being hit for either Crypton or Clown. One of the two. And the reason we can say that is because there was head on either side. The visual of being allelic, you would see it. You wouldn't see not there. You wouldn't see if het for one was there or het for the other was there. So there's only 3 possibilities left that we can't visually see. So we know that they all have a 66% chance of being het for one or the other. They are all 100% het for Desert Ghost. So still not bad. If you wanted to do some, cool stuff, the Orange Dream is going to be really nice with Get Desert Ghost. Really, really good. I really like what the lesser does with Desert Ghost. And all in all, not too shabby. There's a chance you might end up keeping that one if it's the right sex. I don't know. we'll see, and just play the odds game to see if we are het for the other. And looking at how nice that is, I bet it is het, but that's a bet, not a guarantee. All right, Kurt, any questions?
Earlier someone asked if we build our racks or buy our racks.
We buy our racks. We've never built a snake rack that we've used. Our first rack I ever bought, we bought used. It was a homemade one. We were like probably the 47th owner, if I was guessing. I know of at least the third owner. It's still in possession of the next owner, and it still works. So there's nothing wrong with building your own if you're skilled enough to do it. You can certainly get it done that way. It does save you a lot of money. I am not that guy. Kurt probably could accomplish that if he wanted to, but I don't think we ever built any, did we?
Nope.
Now, rat racks we built. We built our first rat racks ourselves, and those worked great as well. It's just, I don't know, we're at a point now that we're able to buy our racks. The snake's able to buy the racks for us, in all honesty, and so we'll probably continue to buy our racks.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
What would you recommend people going to their first show or top show?
As a vendor?
Yep.
I would recommend if you have one close to you, do that. Keep your overhead really low. You know, it's your first one. So if you got something local that you can do without having to invest on hotel trips and whatnot, do that. Make sure you have enough snakes to fill a table. I wouldn't go if I couldn't present at least, say, 20 animals for sale. Would be a good goal at minimum. And just have fun. You know, that's what you got to do, man. You got to have fun. If you ain't having fun, your customers aren't going to have fun. So have fun, and just that's really all you can do. You just got to go do it. The only recommendation I can really make is try to keep your first costs low. Don't make your first show you vend Tinley. You know, I mean, you can, but you're probably going to be somewhat disappointed if you're only taking 20 snakes to Tinley. You know, try something local. It's going to be a lot easier to kind of get your feet wet. Anything else?
One last question.
One last question.
What genetic would you recommend getting for a new breeder?
There's not a
Or
genetic.
what gene would you recommend?
Yeah, there's not a gene or a genetic. It's always going to be find what you like. And what I would say is don't overdo it. And what I mean by overdo it is don't say, okay, I've never paired snakes before in my life. I'm going to buy a 5 gene male and 3-4 gene females and run these 9 genes together across the board, because you're going to have such a muddled mess. You're going to struggle to identify it, right? And then you're going to probably sell something to a customer that's wrong, and you're going to start off on the wrong foot. I would say start off with your first few pairings simple, just to get your feet wet. Just to, combinations that you'll be able to recognize or see. GHI Mojave is really good for that. Spider is easy to see, though there's some other avenues there, just things like that. I would also recommend starting with a recessive if possible. You want to have recessive in your collection. As far as which one, it doesn't really matter. Something that you like. It's got to be something you're going to be happy to see every day. Something that you're excited to hatch. The best thing to do is find a snake that you really, really, really want. That's maybe a 3 or 4 gene combo or recessive with 2 kicker genes or whatever. And then don't fucking buy it. Buy the parts to make it, not motivational. Get you to that first pairing, get you through there, and help you with identification. All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Kurt says that's it because we got a long day. We got to slaughter the Patreon. Kale, anything you want to add?
Nope.
Kurt, anything you want to add? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.